2 Samuel chapter 12. Now it came about that the Lord sent Nathan to David. When he came to him, he said, there were two men in a certain town. One was rich and the other was poor. Now the rich man had a large number of sheep and cattle, but the poor man had nothing except for one small ewe lamb that he had bought. He raised it, and it grew up with him and his children, shared his food, it drank from his cup, and it even slept in his arms. It was like a daughter to him. Now one day, a traveler came to the rich man. But the rich man refrained from taking one of his own sheep or cattle to prepare a meal for the traveler who came to him. Instead, he took the ewe lamb that belonged to the poor man, and he killed it, and he prepared it for the one who had come to him. Now when he heard this, David burned with anger. And he said, as surely as the Lord lives, the man who did this deserves to die. He must pay for that lamb 4 times over, because he did such a thing and had no pity. And then Nathan said to David, David, you are that man. This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I anointed you king over Israel, and I delivered you from the hand of Saul. I gave you your master's house and your master's wives into your arms. I gave you the house of Israel and Judah, and if all this would not have been enough, I would have given you even more. Why did you despise the word of the Lord by doing what is evil in his sight? You struck down Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and you took his wife to be your own. You struck him down with the sword of the Ammonites. Now therefore, the sword will not depart from your household, because you despised me when you took the wife of Uriah to be your own.
Ever learn? Will they ever learn? Who devour my people as men eat bread, and do not call on you. And there they are, overwhelmed with dread. There they are, overwhelmed with dread. For God is present in the company of the righteous. But you evildoers frustrate the plans of the poor. But the Lord, He is their refuge. But the Lord, He is their refuge.
said to Nathan, I've sinned against the Lord. And Nathan replied, the Lord has taken away your sin. You're not going to die. But because in doing this, you cause the enemies of the Lord to show utter contempt, therefore, the son that is born to you will die. Now, after Nathan had gone home, the Lord struck the child that Uriah's wife had borne to David, and he became ill. And David pleaded with God for the child. David pleaded with God for the child. He put on sackcloth and he went into his house and he spent the nights lying on the ground. Of a slave look to the hand of the master, so our eyes they look to you. Oh,